put themselves out of business. And when we really truly try to make it affordable to everyone, one of the things that we've tried to do is really take the cost down for the hearing protection from a custom plug. So it actually will outperform the custom plug that I've built. That can range anywhere from $185 to $330, and now we're down to about a $40 to $50 plug. So
that's awesome.
It's been great.
If folks are interested in them, where should I send them?
Well, they can get them online. We're erasers.net. So it's spelled EAR, like the ear, and then Acers, ASERS.net. You can also find them in stores like Guitar Center and online and Amazon. If you get a size, because we are a sized earplug, small, medium, and large, if you get a size that doesn't work for you, we encourage you to contact us right away within that 30 days. We're a family business, so we'll change it out for you. We'll do a complimentary trade-out. You can just ship them back to us. We work with shipping prices on you, and then we get you a new pair. But we definitely want you in something you're going to use.
Well, right on. Well, I really think you're doing a good thing out there, and I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Dan. I really appreciate it.
You're listening to a special edition of Music Business Radio. More with our Summer NAMM coverage when we return.
On Tap. Lightning 100's free monthly concert series continues at Tin Roof on Demumbrian, Wednesday, August 20th. Enjoy great deals on great grub. This ain't no bar food. On Tap for August features performances by Chris Carpenter.
She hit the ground and she started running. Obviously she was young, she had so it coming.
Koa.
But I say, cool it down, to the only thing on my mind. Cool it down, to the only thing on my mind.
And Coattails.
From a centerfold, there we can replace. Don't bake me a cake with that egg on your face, love.
All for free. The On Tap concert series Wednesday night, August 20th, 8 o'clock sharp. On Tap is brought to you by Blue Chair Bay Rum, Tin Roof Nashville, and Nashville's independent radio, Lightning 100.
Hi, this is Matt Carney, and I finally have arrived. Here I am. I've dreamed of this day. This is like Madison Square Garden. And you are listening to Music Business Radio.
Welcome back to Music Business Radio and part 2 of our Summer NAMM coverage from the Music City Center.
It's Dan Buckley on location for Music Business Radio, broadcasting from Summer NAMM in Music City at the Music City Center. Right now we're sitting down with Gavin Washburn from Phasix. How's it going?
Very well. Thank you, Dan.
So tell us about your NAMM experience so far.
Amazing. We've had some really good interest. We came here to showcase our new studio monitors, desktop mastering systems, and a new retail program that we're rolling out for the smaller instrument retailers. What we've seen so far is, tremendous interest in the product, visually, and then when they actually get to sit down and listen to it, then that interest peaks. We're really liking that. We don't ship till December, so, we're just kind of taking that interest and keeping track. We'll keep track of the people, and we're sure we'll get some sales out of this, definitely.
Okay, well, let's talk about your studio monitors. What makes them different from other studio monitors?
Many things. I'll start with a technology we call Shadowcaster. It is an acoustic technology, so the physical shape of the speaker causes a dramatic near-field scattering effect, which eliminates reflections from the desktop. We've designed the product to be for a single user on a desktop, and because we know where their head's going to be, we can clear that area of the reflections so that their brain can filter out any reflections that do come back later, because eventually they will, but we're clearing them for long enough that the brain can filter them out and create a an area we like to call the virtual vacuum, where they can mix and master with very good hearing like you would expect to hear in a high-end control room.
For the layman out there, when you're talking about reflections, what does that mean?
Well, if you have a speaker on a desktop, for example, the mid-range driver, it has an audio signal that's coming out, but it's coming out in a spherical wave, so it doesn't just come straight out and go to your ear. It comes out and it's going to start bouncing off of the desktop. It's going to bounce off your computer, even walls behind you and stuff. But it's not so much the stuff behind you we're concerned about. We're concerned about the near-field reflections, those reflections off of the desktop. And what they do is they interfere with the direct audio signal that you want to hear, and your brain creates a comb filter because it can't filter it out. And when you create a comb filter, you get dips in the signal, and And that's when you have those situations when you think you have a really good mix in the studio and you go out to your car and you wonder why it sounds like crap.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have experienced that, and we've eliminated that effectively with our Shadowcaster technology. Now, these are DSP-driven monitors as well. 3-way active studio monitor. Subwoofers are in the speakers on the desktop. And with the DSP, we're able to control the phase linearity of the speakers and everything. I mean, every attribute of the driver is controlled with DSP.
So you say you guys are on the verge of shipping. It's going to be happening later this year. So
Yes.
how long have you been working on this product?
About 8 years.
Okay. Wow.
Long time.
So you must be getting excited.
We're very excited. And the thing is, too, a lot of the stuff we were doing wasn't possible even 5 years ago. Some of the technologies didn't exist, or they were just too expensive, so it wasn't even a viable option to do. But now, particularly with the DSP and the multi-processors, the Exmos chips that we're using, they're like multi-processors, and the prices are affordable now that we can use very, very, very good technology, and it's something we can pass along to the customer. For $5,000, you get a studio product that will rival many control rooms out there, high-end studio control rooms.
So if someone's interested and wants to find out more, where should they go?
Phasix.com. That's P as in Paul, H as in Henry, A as in Apple, S as in Samuel, and X as in X-ray. Sometimes I have to spell that out like that because just goes together too fast, but it's Phasix.com, and all our products are on there. We have two products now on the website. We have a big system. There's the PX600, and the PX300 is the little brother, and they're both 3-way powered, active systems, and they have the Shadowcaster technology that clears the reflections from the desktop, and we just want people to get mixing. These are compatible with PC or Mac, compatible with all the major DAWs, the good ones anyhow, whether it's, Samplitude from Magix or Avid's Pro Tools or Ableton. It's plug and play.
I bet there's a lot of people excited to give that a try.
Yeah, we're excited too. And our we have an interface with the speakers as well. Very, very high-end inputs. You could be analog, balanced or unbalanced, Toslink, SpeedIF, coax, and it's USB right out of our interface into your laptop or your desktop. Pretty much any input you can put in, we can handle it. 8 channels of ADAT in, I mean, you name it, we'll handle it. And it's an application-based. When you plug our system in, our software is going to pop up and go, hello, what do you want to do? And it's going to walk you through, plugging everything you have into our system. So we don't want you to make any mistakes. We want to make it easy for our users to get up and running and do the best mix possible.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Pleasure is all mine.
It's Dan Buckley on location for Music Business Radio. We are broadcasting live from Summer NAMM here in Music City at the Music City Center. And right now we're sitting down with Ernie Lombardo from Ernie Lombardo Guitars. How's it going, Ernie?
Great. And how are you?
I'm awesome. I love getting out here. I'm like a kid in a candy store. It is like the world's largest guitar center inside there. It's so cool. It's really hard to describe how large it is to folks who have never seen it. And is this your first time being a part of Summer NAMM?
First time at Summer NAMM. I visited out in California to see what it was at, and then we decided to come out and launch our company here in Nashville.
Well, tell us a little bit about your company then.
Okay, well, I've been into guitars my whole life since I was a little kid, about 8 years old. Always been messing around with them, building them, breaking them. And then I decided to make a full-time show of it. So about 3 years ago, I got serious, and here we are.
What does it mean for you to make an Ernie Lombardo guitar? Like, what is that? What's special about it?
Well, each guitar that I build is specific to the player. So right from the wood selection of the body to the neck materials, the profile of the necks, everything about them is custom fitted for that player. So we only use the finest woods from all over the world. We're all about, the feel. It's got to look good, play well, and be roadworthy. So that's really what we're all about.
So you're customizing them to different types of players. Is that like someone who's like a finger picker or someone who uses a pick? Or
That's correct. We depending on the style that the player would like to, or what their main style is, we will design the guitar around them so that it facilitates their creativity. One of the main things that I'm doing with my guitars is giving these artists an opportunity to have a machine that will do more than one thing, meaning more than like a one-trick pony. So where in the past a Telecaster really just knew how to spank, well, right now my Telecaster style guitar, I called an ELT, will not only perform like a Telecaster and give you all the country pop that you want, but it can also be a Les Paul. It can be a Paul Reed Smith. It can do a lot of things. So it gives them more versatility, bigger palette, and more color to their playing. And really what we're trying to do, and when I have an artist, after looking at that stuff, what I want to hear from them is that it was an inspiration.
so you must be spending one-on-one time with the people getting your guitars.
Absolutely. We do a pre-interview with each player to make sure that we're going to build exactly what they want, from right down from the shape of the guitar to what woods it's created from, right? And ultimately what kind of tones they want to create with their instrument. So it's a very personal thing. No two are alike, even to where the logos are placed on the guitars. You won't find any two that are the same. And because we're using these special pieces of wood from all over the world, there are definitely no two that are alike.
You can find out more at elombardoguitars.com. Ernie Lombardo, great to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening to Music Business Radio, a production of Tuned In Broadcasting Incorporated, Nashville, Tennessee. Recorded in the WRLT Lightning 100 studios. Music Business Radio is produced by Gary Crane, David Hooper, and Dan Buckley. Special technical assistance by Tom Hansen, with Pro Tools post-production by Justin Hamill and Dan Buckley. And Lester said, "Don't help me." For information on syndication, guest booking, demo derby music, or downloading previous episodes, visit musicbusinessradio.com.
Music Business Radio.